So think of it like this. You often go to classes to do something with your body. You go to a yoga class and you learn how to hold a yoga pose. You learn how to climb. You learn how to play the violin, kick a ball. But we rarely ever go to a class where the body is in focus. The very instrument that allows us to do everything else never really gets into focus. But it is the foundation for everything else that we do. It is a little bit like wanting to play an instrument, for example, the violin or a guitar, without tuning the strings. So you can put your fingers in the right places, you can do the right thing with the with the bow, but if the strings are not tuned, it's not gonna really sound right. So you can think of it like this. Most movement practices are about playing the song, whereas Feldenkrais is tuning the instrument. In a Feldenkrais class, we're usually going to slow down the movement. We use movement patterns actually to explore them, not to impose them, not only to do them. We just use movement patterns to really explore what's going on in my body. How is it moving? What are the parts that are moving together in synergy? What are the parts that are actually resisting what I want to do, so that are going against me? Because very often what might feel like a limitation, like a lack of flexibility or strength, can be simply lack of awareness. Once you notice what's going on, it changes all alone. It changes by itself. You don't have to force the movement. You don't have to strengthen, stretch. Of course, there are things that you need to strengthen and stretch, but many times where we think those are the limitations, it's not. The movement just gets better by itself, just by being aware of how you're doing it. So whether it's yoga, Pilates, climbing, or even just walking, will feel easier and more natural. So if you ever feel like you're fighting with your body so it will perform a movement in the way that you wish, many times it's a lot about not trying harder, but listening better and moving smarter.